Ladies and gentlemen, the Pimp on a Blimp is back from his championship performance, battling and defeating the 225-pound 3-0 Ellis Mania champion, Mike Harrington, giving him his first loss and the best ass-kicking he has ever faced in the ring. And I have to say, it was a blast to get in the ring and compete like some junkyard dogs fighting for the last piece of food scraps outside of the KFC Taco Bell combination. And I want to say to all the people that doubted me, y'all can kiss my ass. I'm a pimp on a blimp, and nobody defeats Primetime 99 Alex Stein. And I also want to dedicate my win to my mother, but also you chat rats that have always had my back. I couldn't have won this fight without you guys. And it looks like I will be having a lot more opportunities to get in the ring and punch people in the face. So stay tuned and look out for some more Primetime 99 Alex Stein combat action. Because when I went through TSA on my flight home, they stopped me because they said that I was a weapon of mass destruction. And for once, I actually agreed with the TSA. Also, the guy did fondle my testicles for a little too long, and he admitted to being a fan, and he also admitted that him and his husband recently went through a divorce, and that he's very lonely. But he still called my Johnson a weapon of mass destruction. So all in all, it was a good weekend. Lastly, I want to congratulate my opponent for even stepping in the ring with a monster like myself. It takes a lot of guts. And even though Mike Harrington lost, he still has big balls. Even though he's short and ugly, he's still one tough son of a bitch. But Primetime 99 is just a little bit tougher, baby. Now, let's start the show.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself, why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. Tonight's show is going to be electric. We have, I call him the king of the internet. He's actually a personal hero of mine. I know he has a lot of controversial takes. You don't have to agree with all of them, but most of them actually make the most sense. We're welcoming the legend himself, the one, the only, Charleston White. Charleston, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm just a bullshit nigga from the inner cities of America who was raised by a loving, God-fearing single parent who taught me good morals and principles, but your gracious granddaddy would call a nigga like me a jive turkey.
Okay, well, we also are going to talk to Ansley Wilk. Is that right, Jimmy?
Wilk.
Yeah, that's the woman. That's the woman that kicked them
transgender's ass.
Them funks ass.
Yes.
So for the boys and girls that's educated, that can spell good, the word funk is the new slur for those people. So just imagine having a P, you're removing the P and putting the F, and we're doing that for social media purposes.
Wait, can you not say punk on the internet?
No, you cannot. Not if you want to be monetized.
Oh, really? We want to be monetized. We love money. Oh, we need money.
Yeah. And not if you want to be a free American. If you want to be a free American, you can say it. But if you don't want to be a free American, you want to be able to get on social media every day and not have any backlash for the things that you say, then you better not say that word.
Well, Charleston, it's funny you bring that up because this is a special reason we wanted to talk to you tonight. We want to talk about censorship. A guy by the name of Steven Crowder, he just shared that manifesto of that transgender shooter. Yeah. And they kicked him off YouTube. How much bigger? Do you think you'd be one of the biggest entertainers out there if you weren't censored so much?
I would have at least 10 million followers by now. I would be a multi-millionaire if I wasn't censored.
I know, and they kicked you off every platform you've ever been on.
Every social media platform I've been on.
But I know they always come back as the fans, the Charleston White diehards. But if it's not the diehard fans, it makes it hard to find you, and they keep kicking you off.
Yeah, and they let other people steal my content. So they let other people use my intellectual property, my copyright material, my content, and they even let fake count. There's a fake blue Twitter account that's a blue check that's Charleston White, but they won't let me blue check.
Yeah, see, I think I might have tagged that blue check.
Yeah.
So, but do you think that's racist? Because you're a black man. Why are they so against you? You would think that they'd give you a little credit or a little bit of a break if they like social justice.
Well, it's not that they like social justice. They like slave-minded black people. I'm the runaway slave from the liberal plantation. My daughter's name is Chelsea. When my daughter was born, I was a die-hard liberal. I loved the Clintons. I voted against Barack Obama to support Hillary Clinton. So I stood in line against every black person.
You stood against Barack Obama?
I stood in line across the street from my mother's house at an elementary school for hours. hours and hours arguing against our elders, arguing against my peers, arguing against every black person that's associated in my life. They was voting against Obama. I was the only black standing in line voting for Hillary Clinton in that whole entire district.
I know, Charleston, because
I got a lot of flack.
I know, but you know Michelle Obama's got a penis. You ever heard that one?
Yeah, I keep hearing that. She got broad shoulders like a man too, though, and big feet like one too. But listen, so my daughter is named after the Clinton's daughter.
No, after Chelsea Clinton.
So I'm actually a runaway slave who found out that we was free, and I found out that we was free.
Wow.
And so I've been running away, pretending. When I get to this new plantation, trying to blend in with the slaves. But once I start talking, I'm identified as a runaway slave because of the things that I say: conservatism, United States of America.
Oh, we can take phone calls. You want to answer it?
No, that's my jeweler. So I
look at the jewelry on his neck. Show that chain.
Yeah, it's a $30,000 chain with my face on it.
But what does that say? Nana boo boo.
Nana boo boo.
That is, I mean, that chain, guys, that chain is not the middle of the mall. That's none of that fake
custom made.
cubic zirconian. That's the real deal, Charleston White with his face. So, Charleston, tell us about your success you've had lately, because I know they try to cancel you constantly. I know you've spoken out about a lot of stuff. I saw some of your heat with Aiden Ross, which he's a goofball. I'm saying that went viral. But why are they always...
They wanted me to submit to the gayism.
Explain that.
When I walked away from a $5 million kick deal because I wouldn't submit to the gayism.
They call that buck breaking.
I don't want to play gay. I don't want to be gay. I don't want to play gay. I don't want to like gay. But I don't hate gay.
Yeah.
I don't hate gay.
You don't hate anybody, I don't think.
No. But I can hate for the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hate for the moment. Shit, fuck is you talking about? Yeah, it's all right to hate for the moment.
Yeah, I know, and I'm telling you guys, Charleston White, when you talk to him, I know, sometimes it's a persona, but the thing is, I think you're a really good guy. You're a father. You got your daughter here. Every time I've ever interacted with you, you've been nothing but first class. But these people, they talk about you, and I'm not saying these people like black people. I'm just saying the people that don't like Charleston White.
I say black people. White people love me.
Yeah, I know. White people
love me.
My dad's favorite person on the internet is Charleston White. My dad goes, send me a new Charleston White video. I like that video where he makes one of those Korean grocery store workers. I like when he makes one of those. So no, you are beloved by the white community. But tell me, why do you get so much flack from the black community?
Because I don't relate to majority of black people in America because I didn't grow up poor.
Okay.
I didn't grow up taking on. My mother didn't instill a victim mindset in us.
That is so brilliant. What Charleston just said, guys, this is not, I hope you do learn something, but this is the problem with society is that everybody wants to be a victim.
Yeah.
And everybody's got a reason to be a victim. Everybody's had something bad happen to them. And why did you choose not to be a victim? Because I know you've had a rough life. You've had trials and tribulations. Why are you not a little bitch victim like all these other people that want to act like their lives are so bad?
Because my mother tricked me into believing me in what she believed. As a kid, you naturally want to reject the things that your parents try to teach you because you think they don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. But man, my mother tricked me into believing in what she believed. So she would say, "Okay, son, this is my God and my belief. That's your belief and your. Let's see who win in the end." So naturally, what mother ended up saying and teaching over the time began to. Mama seems to know what she's talking about, right?
Yeah.
As you get older, mom seemed to know what the fuck she's talking about. So she would always say things from a kid to now, a scripture. Now, I don't know where to find the motherfucker in the Bible. I just can recite it. All things work for the good of those who love God and that is called according to his will and his purpose. I've been hearing that shit since I was 9, 10 years old. So ultimately, it's indoctrinated in my brain. Yeah. Right? That belief is indoctrinated in my brain. So when I began to question mama about, okay, mama, let me prove you wrong. So all things work for the good. What about if a kid get molested? Yeah. She said, all things, son. Well, what about if a baby get run over by a car? All things, son. Well, why I catch this murder case, mama, and I ain't shoot the man? All things, son. Because I was questioning, well, mama, why I'm locked up? I didn't kill nobody. He pulled the trigger. So she would say, well, there's no exception to all things. There's no except, there's no but. So all things work for the good of those. So even my bad work for my good, mama. Yeah, you see how you got out the boys' home? And so she started to show me how your bad can work for your good if you look at it a certain way.
And your mom's so smart because, Charleston, I think one of the biggest issues with young kids, and I don't even think it's really race. I mean, you know, you can say that a little bit, but we got so many kids coming from broken homes, which is hard. But my point is, I think the worst thing, even worse than that, is they teach every kid that we evolved from pond scum. We're just some accident, no God, nothing's real, all atheistic. So people don't have any hope. They're hopeless. And a hopeless society is never going to do anything, you know, morally good.
Children don't know how to pray anymore because nobody's teaching them how to pray. So if nothing else, the foundation of a prayer, as I lay me down to sleep, I pray to the Lord, my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray to the Lord. You learn that as a kid.
Yeah.
So that's a little hope that you can have in misery, in pain, when you're hurting. You see what I'm saying? When you feel that's a little something that you give a kid. When he learn to pray over his food, okay, y'all. So you're giving them some sort of a God.
Yeah.
But right now today, when people say racism, they don't know racism.
Yep.
We're the last group of people who gonna talk racism. Me and your generation,
all
right? So because racism is so hidden, is hidden in one individual's ideology at the bank.
Yeah.
It's not an entire system.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that because why is it black people are afraid of banks oftentimes? Have you noticed that? Because the banks are predatory against African Americans.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know.
And there are certain banks in our communities that specifically there to.
How are you going to get a loan? How are you going to start a business? I mean, these banks are so important. But let's talk about the real stuff. And we got to be very careful. We're live.
Wait, can we? Sorry to interrupt. $50 super chat from Bad Buddhist. Alex, congrats on the boxing win. By the way, is White Darius still alive?
White Darius is not alive. He actually joined the Homos for Hamas, and they threw him off a roof. So we have to get.
Can I just add one more thing?
Yes, sir.
Racism doesn't rule America. Socialism doesn't. Capitalism does.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
But is that good too? Because I mean,
yeah, that's good.
But I'm pro-capitalism. But Charleston answered me this question: why does insulin cost $200 in Dallas, but it's $10 in Mexico?
Man, everything cheap in Mexico. Pussy, drugs, everything cheap. You can't get mad because shit cheap in Mexico. Everything cheap in Mexico.
You won that debate. Charleston White you just murdered me like that. God, see, that's the thing. Charleston White's brilliant. You can just call it out like that. Okay, but let's talk a little bit about what's going on in Israel and Palestine. I know you've been very critical of Israel, and I think you have some fair statements. You know, we got to be very careful on YouTube. But what do you think? Do you feel bad for these Palestinians?
I don't feel bad for now, motherfucker, over there.
You don't?
Because I can't, you only care about what you're connected to, if we're gonna be honest.
All right.
That's why you don't care about the people in the obituary in the back of the newspaper.
That's true.
But you're so into the Palestine and Israel war. Those are two brothers. It's like me and you are brothers, Alex.
Yes, sir.
And we live in the same household. And we fight every day. Mm-hmm. Why everybody else getting in this business? See, we're two brothers. My mama was Abraham's wife, and he was Abraham's cousin. God told he can fuck his cousin and have a baby.
Yeah.
Now these two brothers fighting over whatever birthrights or land rights. One brother left.
Yeah.
The other one, they got mistreated while they was gone in Germany, right? Mm-hmm. America took the Germans. They didn't take the Jews.
Well, we took some of them, didn't we?
Small hand of them.
Yeah, I know.
But majority of them ended up over there, right?
Yeah, in Israel, you're right.
So let's be fair. Palestine wasn't attacking them when they was building their infrastructure and making Israel what it is now today. Israel began to be the smarter brother, right?
Yeah.
To begin to do world trade and different partnerships and got some bullies to back them.
Yeah. Well, they got America.
America are the world's bullies.
We are, and that's why
we are the world's
war.
bullies.
That's why it's like, listen, there's guys throwing rocks at each other in the desert, and now we got to go send a bunch of young men to
Come
go
on,
fight
that's where I was going. Yeah. We sent our biggest warship. We sent our biggest warship to go back Israel for this small little one piece of area that's already being dominated by Israel. Yeah. Hamas is a small faction of Palestinians who decided to revolt. Well, when I look at Hamas, I compare Hamas to the Black Lives Matter motherfuckers who tore up our country.
Ooh, that's a good comparison, wow.
The black people who didn't go out and blow up shit and burn up shit and throw rocks at the police were the Palestinians who didn't participate with the Hamas. The Black Lives Matter blacks who went out and stole zebras and lions out the zoo, Scat Pack Dodges and Rolexes and robbed guns out the pawn shop. So we're trusting that this same media who's telling us that Israel, that the Hamas is blowing up babies and we ain't seen a blowed up baby yet, is telling us that this president is guilty of things too, right? Yeah. So this is the same media that's confusing us with all these unrealistic truths.
Hey, I'll be honest, you know, a lot of what you said is true. We got to give some kickback, though, too. You know, if you say a certain group of people run everything, we can get in a lot of trouble. So we just want to say this is a comedic show. This is a comedy show. And you're gonna
told you I was an ignorant fool. Yeah. I don't know nothing. I'm just a crazy
No, you're the smart. Charleston White's one of the smartest young men that I know. No, but I just want to, for terms of service, I don't want to get kicked off like they're trying to kick
Well, let's cover
you don't need
what
to
the
apologize
title
at all.
talks about.
I take it back.
No, that's what I'm saying. Say whatever you want to say.
No idols is what I say. No idols.
And that's why I like Charleston, because he doesn't hold back, and I think that's why you've become so successful. You're a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so what did you say, Jimmy, in my ear?
Let's talk about the YouTube censoring.
Yeah, what did you think about this transgender shooter in Nashville going and shooting up a Covenant Christian school, and then now Steven Crowder tried to expose it, and they kicked him off YouTube? Why should they kick him off YouTube or take down a channel for exposing some manifesto of some serial mass murderer?
Because when he exposed this, he's also exposing that transgenderism and homosexuality is a mental health condition. That's why they labeling this guy as a mental health crisis shooter, or that he was battling with mental health. Most gay people battling with mental health.
I mean, Jimmy, can you push back on that? I think he's right. I mean, it's called gender dysphoria. It is a mental illness.
And it sounds like I'm crazy and bashing.
No,
but,
it doesn't
but
sound like
is.
you're crazy.
Up until, what, 1972, it was in the mental health books that it was homosexual was classified as a...
all homosexuality or just gender dysphoria?
Well, I say all of it. It's all gender. How do you separate it?
I know, but hey, what do you think about this, though, in the black community, all the down low people? You know, there's a lot of gay men in the black community, and they all hide.
They hide under gangsterism.
But is that good that it's is it good that it's frowned upon to be a homosexual in the black community, or do you think that's bad, personally?
It's not frowned upon in the black community.
It's not?
It's not, because when you listen to rappers like Drake, so it's like they embrace lesbianism.
They do?
Well,
because I believe you. You know better than me.
Because Drake had a whole song that was playing on the radio that said, "Girls love girls where I'm from. Girls kissing girls where I'm from." So they would play these songs on the radio while children are going to school early in the morning.
Charleston, quick question.
Yes,
on
sir.
the same topic, what are your thoughts on Dwight Howard?
Yeah, did you see those text messages talking about a booty hole and all that stuff?
Yeah. I was heartbroken. Superman. Yeah, I was heartbroken that a big old tall man that stand 10 foot tall would hold another grown man down and suck his dick. Oh, I thought that was some horrible shit. Oh, man.
I know. And then he asked for a picture, and the text message said, "I want a picture of your booty hole." And the guy said, "I got a perfect booty hole." And, I mean, then then the guy came over, and then there was a black man dressed in a dress with a mustache. And that's when the guy got spooked out, because the gay guy didn't know. He didn't want a three-piece. You know, he didn't want a threesome with two dudes.
Where you find this information from?
This is all on the internet. This is
I ain't dug that deep.
Yeah,
shit.
Well, he's a fucking all-pro basketball player, and all of a sudden he's talking about booty hole and all
this. He's a human giant. Yeah, man. So shit. Yeah, man. But he been doing this.
Yeah.
I think 70% of the NBA is gay.
Well, okay, tell me.
Yeah, I think 85% of the NFL is punks. Yeah. I think the Major League Baseball is. I think anywhere was.
Not baseball. Come on, they're all gay in baseball.
I think all rappers gay. I think anywhere where a bunch of men congregate and group up and huddle up is gay. I think the male cheerleader is the straight motherfucker.
The male cheerleader is the straightest motherfucker on the field.
Yeah, that motherfucker throwing that girl up, looking up at that motherfucker. Yeah, them hoes being thrown. Yeah, I think that's the men out on the football field gay.
Okay, real quick, because we got so much we got to get into. Will Donald Trump going to jail help him with the black vote?
Donald Trump will not go to jail, because one thing we know in this country, that your president is afforded a Secret Service protection to the day they die. Mm-hmm. So what jail they gonna put him in where you can't strip him of that?
Exactly right. No, I thought about that same thing. How is he gonna go to jail? Because
you can't strip him of that. So what burden are they gonna put on the taxpayers to spend all this massive amount of money to keep this man safe?
Yeah, but they don't care about the taxpayers. Okay, one thing I do want you to answer this question truthfully. I think giving money to Israel, they'll be more frugal than Ukraine with the money. What do you think about that?
No.
All right, that's a good, perfect,
no.
perfect
All right,
answer.
now's our time
The
for
money
ad.
that they giving between Israel and Ukraine, they could easily just sign off on the United States student loan debt, and that'll reset America.
That would help.
Economic system.
And they don't want to. Why don't they want to help black people or military vets?
They don't need to help. Black people don't need no more help.
Okay,
Let's
but-
just be honest.
but what
they
about-
need to help military vets. Black people are the largest consumers on the planet Earth, meaning we're not broke.
Yeah.
We're not a broke faction of people in America. We're not a dumb faction of people. We've gotten all the help that we need. We just need to come together. We need to cut food stamps and let, if white women still want to be on food stamps, but cut food stamps and invest it into black education, black youth development. Cut Section 8, let some of these ghetto bitches go live back with them baby daddies. They got another woman over here. Let some of these ghetto hoes go back and live with their mamas and their grandmamas where they can share the food stamps in the household. Cut down, see, we need to, but we don't need no more help from the government.
All right, I love it.
Because what that does is that keep us bound to the government.
No, you're right. You're right, because you got to, and then you got to follow all the rules.
Come on now.
Set up. All right, now this next woman you're gonna love, Charleston. You're gonna love this woman. She's been out there kicking transgender people's asses.
She my hero.
Well, before that, let's talk about how they can get the actual details on the manifesto. That's
Oh,
YouTube
yes,
friendly.
guys, if you want to see the manifesto, make sure to go to theblaze.com because we can't really talk about it much.
Can I remind everybody that this is the second transgender shooter? Remember the last one was at the school in Tennessee?
Yeah, but we'll get into it. Let me just do this commercial. Okay, guys, go to Can't Stop 99. Go to blazetv.com/Alex. That's where we're going to be able to talk about the manifesto and all the stuff we're not allowed to talk on YouTube. Okay, let's get back to the show. This is a hot show with Charleston White. I got to give it as much time with him as possible. But now our next guest is incredible. Like I said, she's been out there kicking people's asses. She's a badass MMA fighter, and she's going viral like crazy because she keeps on tapping all these transgenders out. Please welcome on Ansley Wilk. Ansley, how you doing?
I am great. How are you?
I'm better now. And Ansley, you're also here live with Charleston White. He's one of the most famous people on the internet. I'm not sure if you're familiar with his work. Here, Charleston, look at that.
Oh, okay, I thought she was gonna look like a bulldogger. She looked like a real American next door neighbor woman.
No, she's a badass. Ansley, so tell us, you're going so viral, tapping out all these transgenders, and I saw that one where the guy is like, or the girl, whatever, so mad. So how did you learn how to kick so much ass, and are you willing to come to the studio and kick mine? I kind of like it. I have a fetish for that, but that's neither here nor there.
Not willing to do that, but I've been training for about 8 years now. Actually, a little over 8 years, but I've been competing for 7.
And that's why you're so good, just because you've been doing it a long time? I mean, you're obviously athletic. Why do you think you're able to beat these guys that they say has a biological advantage?
Look, I roll with dudes all day. That's not my point of posting the video. It's the other girls that are scared. Like, I'm used to tapping dudes. I roll with them all day. It's so far from the point.
Wait, so you're telling me, Ansley, because you just spar, and well, you call it rolling. I'm a little bit of an amateur boxer, so we call it sparring. But because you're always in the gym with dudes, I guess when you get into the competition and you got, Rebecca, you're going against Rebecca, you're not scared anymore because you've been training with actual lethal, badass dudes. Is that correct?
Right. So, like, my main partner is the same size as me, so 160, and he's a blue belt, so it evens things out with the biological advantage that he has.
Wait, you're telling me your partner, as in your boyfriend partner?
No. Like my training partner.
Okay, I thought that'd be crazy if you were dating another person you spar with, because sometimes my girlfriend wants to kick my ass, or my ex-girlfriend at least. She really wanted to kick my ass. But Ansley, Charleston, what do you want to say to this American hero? You're a hero, Ansley.
Listen, all I want to know is when you be hitting them sissies, do they make girl noises or man noises when they receive them blows? Do they go or do they go oh?
What do they make?
Definitely not feminine.
All right, let's play the clip. Let's play the highlights. I knew they're not. They're probably
I knew them motherfuckers front like me.
All right, let's play this clip. I want to watch her kick some ass. Look at her. Look, tap, quick. Oh man, they can't even get off the map.
Say listen.
Wow, look at that. I mean, Ansley, they were out. Okay, look at this.
He was out like Ray Rice woman was when he knocked you out of the elevator. Remember he drug out?
You Ray Rice that fool. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That's a big mofo right there,
Damn,
Ansley.
so big country boy.
Ansley.
Want to be a woman. Yeah,
Ansley.
yeah. Bitch, you want to be a woman. You want what?
Ansley!
You don't want to be a woman no more.
Okay, look at this. And oh man.
You want to fight women, huh? Uh-huh.
Look at that.
There you go. You want to fight women? This what you want to do? You sure?
Ansley. Wow, you're an ass
I love
kicker.
you. I love you.
Ansley, so what do you want
It's
to...
not my first time having to beat up a dude. Like, I had a dude try to roofie me at a bar, and I kicked the shit out of him.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Say, listen, I want to tell all transgenders, your nuts still work if you get kicked in them. You're going down, buddy. Yeah, them nuts. That's
Speaking of nuts, let's play this next clip. I want to see, this is the famous track star talking about how her nuts don't make her a boy or what. I don't even know how to figure it.
That's oxymoron.
Yeah, her name's Semenya Castor. She was an Olympian. He ran with the women and gave a wild interview.
Watch this clip.
Having nuts is like
medical
nitrogen.
terms, what they tell me, my testosterone,
That's a woman,
being born
man.
with internal testicles.
That's a whole
Those
ass
don't make me
dude.
less a woman.
Deep ass.
It's
Listen to that. Just because you're born with testicles, it doesn't. Play that one more time so you can hear Castor say that. Just because they're born with testicles doesn't mean they're not a
Born
woman.
with internal testicles, those don't make me less a woman. It's just the differences that
How
I'm
this
born
motherfucker
with.
go a man with God design?
I don't know, but how the fuck you gonna say you got testicles and that you're still a woman?
That's where your strength come from as a man. Your nuts.
That's all the strength I got are my big two nuts.
Yeah, man. That's like a car having nitrogen compared to a regular car. The nuts is the nitrogen car.
That is. But Ansley can kick some guys' asses. Okay, Ansley, so when it comes to all this transgender stuff, you got the swimmer Leah Thomas or whatever beating all these women. What do you want to say to the women that are actually afraid, or these Riley Gaines? Not that she's scared, but I'm saying all the women that are getting cheated. I know you're able to kick these people's asses, but not everybody's as strong as you. What do you say to the girls that are getting their butts beat unfairly?
Don't show up to these things when they're signed up.
I was just about to say,
Boycott
show
is
up.
Don't show up.
obviously effective.
Boycott.
Boycott's clearly effective.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu, we got it done in 21 hours.
I think if they really want to fight, I think transgender women who wants to be women should fight one another.
Exactly right. Their
Transgenders
own
fight
division.
transgenders.
Yeah, is that what you think too, Ansley?
So, yeah, I actually work with some trans athletes that, if you look it up, World Trans Fight League, it's a thing. I'm friends with a ton of trans people that are fighters, and they're trying to make something fair for everyone.
Yeah, you want to put two vipers in a pit. You don't want to put one at advantage and one at a disadvantage.
I know they need their own division. Do you think that's how it should be for all sports, Ansley?
Yeah, absolutely.
So swimming, basketball, they should have their... Because what's going to happen when they got Joanna Man? What are they going to say, Charleston, when a guy says, I'm a girl, and then they go, Dwight Howard puts on a wig and starts dunking. But do you think the media will be like, oh, this is so good, or do you think somebody will try to shut it down?
Till he walk, they'll say it's good till he in that locker room with him and got a 10-inch penis and it get hard.
Well, if he's gay, it might not get hard. Okay, I mean, Ansley, this is a great episode. Charleston's a legend. I just hope this episode exists. I don't want the censor.
Yeah, I hope they don't take it down either.
I hope. But Ansley, how can people support you? Because I want to support you. I know everybody in the chat, we got over 1,000 people watching, more than that. But I'm just saying, I know they want to support you. How can people support you best, Ansley?
Yeah, look, guys, just go give me a follow. And right now, my biggest concern is April Hutchinson. She just got banned for 2 years from powerlifting for speaking out on Pierce Morgan for saying she had to compete against a biological male.
I saw that. Wait, Ansley, slow down. I saw that. They censored her for just calling that out. I thought she did something. I didn't read the whole article. I just read the headline. And so she's a powerlifter and just said, I shouldn't have to compete against a biological yada, yada, yada. And they kicked her out, a 2-year ban, and she's a professional?
2 years. Yeah.
I get a month maybe, even though I disagree with it.
I don't get no kind of punishment because she's not saying it. There's no hate behind it. There's no anger behind it. It's a voiced opinion.
Yeah.
Nobody gets hurt with a voiced opinion, especially if I feel that I've been wronged.
Yeah, but you can't even speak out against this stuff. All right, Jimmy, what do you want to say to Ansley, the great Ansley Wilk?
Okay, sometimes when men are afraid, they have this thing called fear-induced erections. Did you make any of those happen?
Jimmy, why are you asking our guest if she's getting guys hard through fear? Why do you do this, Jimmy? Did you take some Delta 8?
What?
Well, they want to know. They
No,
want
let
to know
her
that
answer.
transgender get hard when they're in fear of
I
fighting.
don't know. Jimmy's weird as hell. Why do you want to know that question, Jimmy?
Can you let her answer? Let our guest
okay,
speak.
Let's.
So I didn't experience that, but I was at a tournament and I saw two dudes roll in at a tournament, and one of them definitely had a hard on in the middle of being mounted, and I'm like, bro, come on.
Wait, what? You saw two dudes wrestling one out of bone dog
Hey,
fully
calm
hard?
down, Alex.
I know, I'm not calming down. Imagine me rolling around if a guy had a boner. I'd punch that boner into his asshole. I mean, he'd have a reverse boner. All right, Darius, hurry, get the wig, get the blue wig, and hurry, please. So now, I love how you asked a fear-induced boner, and now this person's about to get a fear-induced boner. Okay, so, Ansley, real quick, I know you got to go soon. Me, and this is a transgender wrestler. Can you see him, Ansley?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try. I've been watching your videos. I'm going to try your technique, and I want to try to armbar him. Are you ready, Sheila?
Yes, I'm ready.
That's some bullshit.
Oh, he's got me. Oh, Sheila, he's got me. Oh, he's got me. Sheila. Oh, he's going to tap me. Oh, I'm going to tap him. Oh, I'm going to tap you. I'm going to tap his arm. Is this how I do it, Sheila? Sheila, is this how I do it like this? Is this how I do it, Sheila? Tap out, Sheila. I won. Okay, can you hear me? Woo, did I do that good? Was that good, Ansley?
Beautiful technique.
Look at Sheila.
That's how I left the other one.
That's all because of you, Ansley. So thank you so much for coming on. I'm out of breath. Charleston, do you think I did okay with that?
Yeah. That's why I don't do MMA. You got to get nut to butt with a man.
Yeah, I was nut to butt.
That's why I don't do no motherfucking fighting and wrestling. You got to get nut to butt with a man.
I know, we were nut to butt.
Yeah, I seen it.
That was pretty gay. I'm sorry. I apologize to all those females out there. I didn't enjoy that. Sheila.
That's the woman to get nut to butt with. She don't kick your ass. That woman there say, keep her. She needs to fight all transgender competitors that want to fight women.
No, I don't want to do it again.
Oh, you
Okay,
don't?
no more.
Okay, no more.
So you're retired from the transgender competitions.
It was one and done. I wasn't going to do it if they would have told me.
Okay, well, she say she don't want to do it then. Transgender fight transgender.
I was literally
women fight women.
running.
Men fight men.
Wait, what were you saying?
I was literally running to the mat because they called me an hour and a half early. So I'm putting on my fucking gi. I'm tying my belt. I'm running to the mat so I don't get disqualified. And I'm like, and the first thing I see is this person and then fight. And I'm like,
oh man, they
well,
ambushed her.
we here now.
They ambushed her.
Hey, ambusher. And now I don't know if the cameraman can go show Sheila.
Sheila's on her ass.
Sheila, are you hard over there, Sheila? You're supposed to say yes. That was the.
Yeah, slightly.
I thought they supposed to tuck that motherfucker. What is it doing springing up? That motherfucker supposed to be tucked, don't it?
I know. Why don't you tuck it in, Sheila?
That motherfucker supposed to be tucked. It ain't supposed
Sheila,
to spring
get up
up.
a little bit and look at the camera and see that camera. Remember how this is a TV show? And then you look at the other camera, and then tell Ansley about your fear. The other camera, that camera. Sheila, tell him about your fear-induced boner and all that.
It just happens when it happens, whenever, wherever, without warning.
Sheila, can we hear your voice when you talk to your mama, the deep voice?
Yeah.
Like this. Pretty much the same,
It is
Similar,
the same. Okay, Ansley, last question. Will you wrestle Sheila ever? Because we'll fly Sheila to wherever you're at. We'd like to film it for the show.
Okay.
Oh, looks like round two, Sheila. You're going down.
Break his arm.
All right, Ansley, you're the best. We love you. Have a good evening, Sheila, excuse me, Ansley. We'll talk to you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Please stay in touch, though.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
We definitely want to stay in touch and keep up with all your success.
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
Thank you for having me on. Have a good one.
Anytime. Wow, she's awesome. Dude.
Alex, $20 super chat from Mary Misanthrope. I'm a mental health therapist. Giving people that are borderline personality hormones is retarded. They used to have to do 2 years of therapy prior to induction.
Okay, I don't know if that's a medical professional using the word retarded
Yeah.
here.
No, retarded is a real word. You can't take that word. Okay.
This is the book right here.
You can't take retarded. See, that's the problem. You can't call people retarded no more.
And this is how I lost all my weight. This is called Eating for Autism and This is how I do it. This is a book about how I was retarded, and this is a book about how you eat to lose weight as an autistic person. Okay, so now, Charleston, man, you're such a great guest.
Alex,
yes, sir.
Is it possible to show the caption contest and the one winner?
Oh
the
my gosh, Jimmy, yes.
They worked so hard.
But real quick, Charleston, my producer, he went to Princeton. He thinks he's so smart. He does this damn caption contest every episode.
This was the graphic. It's AOC, Calendar, and Steve Inman, and Darius. All of them kind of sucked except for this one. I told you I'm doing No Nut November, Alex. Damn, at NatK8541.
Okay, that one's the winner. We actually like that because Steve's face is like that. It looks like he is kind of ejaculating. Okay, all right, now we got to react to some clips. Please, Sheila, come over here, sit next to us so we can all be on cam. All right, now, Charleston, we got some of the funniest videos on the internet right now. We only got about...
Sorry, Super Chat. A white guy named Tyrone said, Alex, Charleston White is the best guest. Much love.
Charleston White is the #1 guest that we've ever had on this show. He's my favorite guest, and all the people that say he's controversial, that's why I love him. He's not afraid to... Don't wear this wig. You look...
Yeah.
Get that out of here, okay?
Yeah, show your bald spot.
Yeah, no, it looks nice. I think his head looks nice. Okay, so, Darius, I want to get your honest reaction to some of these clips. Now, this is Volodymyr Zelenskyy asking for a bank loan. Let's play that clip.
If you can't give us some financial support, okay, please give us a credit, and we will give you back money after the war.
They might not even live to make the war. What if the Russians beat them?
I know. What the fuck?
Yeah, we don't get them shit.
And we've gave him $100 billion. How much more money can we give him on our American Express card? I mean, what the fuck does he think this is?
That's why I say black people go be Hamas. They want their reparations, and they get into the Ukrainians. They better stop that shit.
What do you think about that, Darius?
Yeah, everybody's getting our goddamn reparations except us.
Yeah, that's true. I want to give it to Darius. If anybody deserves reparations, it is Darius. Honestly, I believe that.
And I like Russia, because Russia banned gangster rap. Don't let it play in this country.
I know, and they don't celebrate Pride Month.
No, and they jailed Brittany Griner.
Yeah, they put Brittany. Remember last time we came on the show, I cussed out Brittany Griner?
Oh, they was after your ass too. I seen it.
I was on the cover of ESPN.
I saw that.
I was on all this stuff.
You can't even go to an NBA game.
No, I can't. I'm banned. I'm totally outlawed. Yeah, but hey, I'm not gonna go support those guys anyway. You said 75% of them are gay, so who cares? All right, now let's watch this clip. This is the King of England talking about wealth disparity. Let's play this clip.
My government will continue to take action to bring down inflation, to ease the cost of living for families, and help businesses fund new jobs and investments.
That's Prince Charles, the king now.
I thought that was that.
My ministers will
And look
support
at it. He's wearing that hat is worth $6 billion or something.
That jacket is worth
taking
the
responsible
same.
decisions.
That's what I'm saying. And he's going there talking about how, I'm going to try to help with the poor people. What a hypocrite. You think he's going to help any poor people?
Yeah, man. If he had Camilla do a OnlyFans, he'll get the money that he trying to get them people. Yeah. Just have that girl do OnlyFans.
Jimmy, why is Charleston the smartest guest we've ever had? So now the new queen, if she shows her butthole for $5.99, she can end poverty.
What in pussy hole?
What do you think's more
What are you talking about, man? One of them, man, they could solve world poverty if she sold both.
I know. What do you think about all these hoes on OnlyFans? Is that good for society?
Yeah, it's good for society. Prostitution is one of the oldest forms of legal professions known to man, date back to man started.
Well, what happens when they get the big saggy titties, though? I mean, isn't it just a...
Well, then that's when they become first ladies at the church and ushers on the deacon board and all that other kind of shit.
So you tell me...
Yeah, they done got the hoe out of them. Now it's time to go live for the Lord.
Oh, God. Jimmy, I'm not even saying this sarcastically. I learned so much because when you do go to church, it's a lot of people that went to church for redemption because they messed up in life.
They got to redeem all the shit that they done wrong. And prior to cell phones and Pornhub, the research at the hotel industry was that every time they had big church functions, the porn rentals on the TVs would be booming.
No, because that's how they used to do the porn, guys. You'd pay like $20, you'd rent it for the hour.
There you go.
Every time at the church conventions, they'd have a bunch of porn rentals.
Man, in every hotel, those were the reports.
Oh, my. Charleston has the inside scoop. Okay, now watch this clip, Charleston. This clip made me go nuts. This is a young man going into a Safeway grocery store, and just kind of watch what he does. I'd like to get your instant reaction.
Macaroni salad.
Smaller one.
No, I'll get it myself.
No, you can't.
It got to be some old dirty hand ass nigga putting his hand in the motherfucking shit.
You ever seen something like that, Charleston?
Oh man, he was raised with white people.
He was raised with white people.
That wasn't them ghetto kids that got called CPS and they picked him up from school. He never returned back to the ghetto and was raised by white people.
I never seen nothing like that.
Yeah, that's one of the black kids. Yeah, that's one of them black kids that was snatched from the ghetto and was raised by white people.
And you think he's doing that to act out?
No. He's that's that liberal motherfucker. That's that entitled liberal motherfucker that think when he get hungry, you gotta feed him.
And so that's why he feels entitled. Just go in there and
he got free lunch at school. He got free summer food. He got angel tree for Christmas. He been getting free shit all his goddamn life.
And I didn't even know that the things at the grocery store opened up that way. Did you know that? I thought it always opened up from the back. I'm about to go steal a bunch of potato salad myself. Should I recreate that video?
No, don't do that.
No, absolutely not.
If anything, if you're gonna steal, go to Walmart and switch the labels on the high meat.
Charleston knows! No, but this is the best gimmick, and I've never done this, but this is the best gimmick. You go get the steak, and then you get bananas. Bananas are 49 cents a pound. So you put the bananas, what I'm saying, when you put the meat on the scale, but you got to have the bananas near, you punch in the,
you do this because you want to make humans come back and stand there and watch you. And
I know.
Because the computer, you can always trick the computer.
That's what I'm saying. See, Walmart, I don't feel bad for all the people stealing from the self-checkout. Walmart puts all the small businesses out of business. Target puts all the people out of business. So guys, honestly, I don't know if we can say this on YouTube. I don't give a damn if you steal from a big corporation.
I do. I steal from Walmart every chance I get.
Clap, everybody clap.
I put my right hand on the Bible and testify in court that I steal from Walmart every chance I get.
Good. Well, Sam Walton, they put so many mom and pop businesses. I mean, you go to any small town, and I'm not kidding. I know Charleston is joking around, but I know he's not, too. He's done a little bit of realness with this. Every single small town is basically dead because of Walmart.
And not only that, they are the largest corporation in America that has no upward mobility in their motherfucking company. Meaning, if you start at the bottom, you stay at the bottom.
Wow.
The raises are few and far in between. Look into it, man. They got the worst upward mobility in their the largest company in the world.
And you can't even move up if you work hard. And then now they're trying to replace you with robots. So guys, remember, you got to take the sticker off the chicken and put it on the beef, and then you're getting meat for... Darius, have you done this, Darius? How many times have you stolen from the self-checkout? It's in a safe space.
I haven't.
All right, we have video evidence.
We have video evidence. Wait. Okay, let's play the video evidence and we'll react to the last video. All right.
Let's
react to the video. Okay, let's react to this last video.
We have them in order.
Okay, all right. NPC. Have you seen this craze, Charleston? All these people doing this weird thing. Check this out.
TikTok. Smells so good. Everyone follow the top 3 gifters. Wow. Ooh, corn. Extra butter. Thank you for the rose. I'm a princess. TikTok. Ooh, perfume. I smell so good.
That's why we at the strip clubs, guys. That's why when we get off work, we're not rushing home to these kind of bitches and the women. This bitch been at home all day doing this shit. Yeah, that's why we at the strip club looking for whores and prostitutes. Because of this shit right here. In the middle of the day, this bitch probably drunk doing this when she could be mopping the floor. See, this is why Granddad and them say them bitches belong in the kitchen and in the bedroom. You see what happened when you let them out the kitchen and the bedroom? You see what they do in America? America, you see what done happened? Shit, man.
The world is
We're losing it.
I mean, they call this non-playable character, so she's trying to be like a video game character. Like, she doesn't even get to make decisions. She's just... I mean, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
There used to be a time in America where there was a law called the rule of thumb. That means you can go whoop your woman with this ruler. That motherfucker ain't as big as your thumb.
And
you catch your ass doing that in the middle of the day, there ain't no food cooked, the motherfucking kids can't read, she done stopped breastfeeding Jimmy early. Yeah, she need her ass kicked. And I don't advocate violence toward women. We don't advocate violence toward women. But man, please, Granddaddy kick our ass.
I love that. All right, now let's play this last clip. It says fridge. I don't remember this one.
Women come over.
I got this. Wait, pause it real quick. Okay. This is my favorite video. So this guy, he's setting it down. And Charleston, I think you might agree with him. He's going to describe these drinks and how it helps him get pussy. Okay, let's watch these drinks.
Oh, wow.
Women come over, different women like different things, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like for the mature, this real talk, for the mature chick, you know, over 30, who still drinks juice, you hit her with the Mystic. They always get Mystics. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Then the Snapples, that's for like the suburban chicks. You know, they come over here, they be like, oh my God, Chai City, like, do you have anything to drink? And then I'm like, yeah, Becky, I got fucking Snapples off. Oh my God, you have so many flavors. This is crazy. I don't even know which one to take. And I'll be like, man, just whatever you want to take, yo, you know what I'm saying? Now, the vitamin water, that's for like the chicks, you know what I'm saying, who stay in shape. You know, they might come over to your crib after they leave the gym, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? The Smirnoff Ices, you dig? That's for like the chicks who, you know, it's their first time coming over here. They want to get their drink on, but they don't know you well enough to get drunk around you, so they just get their buzz on with the Smirnoff Ice. Okay, now y'all already, now if you're a real nigga, I ain't gotta say. The Cherry Coke, that's for the hood chicks, because I got Flamin' Hots, and then I hit them with the Cherry Coke, they in. The Red Bull, that's really for me. I ain't gonna front. I'll be kind of tired in the morning. Then I hit them with the Hawaiian Punch, the Sierra Mist, the Pepsi. As you see, this shit goes all the way to the back. There ain't no front shit. Exactly. I stay stocked with the shit. Arizona iced tea, really for the classy, bougie hood chick. You know, she too good for the Cherry Coke, so she drinks the right. Okay. Then the Lipton, the green tea, man, that's for the holistic. You know, vegetarian. I don't eat meat.
What do you think about that?
I done got mad in the motherfucker.
Why?
I done got mad in the motherfucker, cause I know that nigga ain't bought all that shit. He done went and bought some food stamps from a motherfucker that's selling food stamps.
That was all free shit.
He done went and bought some motherfucking food stamp. He done child neglected somebody's household. And there's two things when I'm looking at this. I said he ain't no hell of a guy. Cause all hell of a guys, the starting quarterback, the starting wide receiver, the motherfucking me first round draft pick point guard. All we got is hard dick and bubble gum. We don't get women that. That's what the weenies got to do.
Ooh, Jimmy.
Most of the guys that's hell of a guy, when they coming over after the gym, we getting straight to fucking and out the door when we done. You don't get to sit around and get no drink.
And
when you're a hell of a
from the
guy.
sink.
There you go. Or you just drink calm and get on up out of here.
Well, hey, I can't disagree.
Calm and done. That's what the suckers and the tricks got to do. They got to have treats because you're tricking and treating, nigga. No, nigga, it's cop and blow over here when we done. Bitch, get out of here. Uber, Lyft, yo, get out that ice box.
Wow, Charleston's got the best perspective. That's why he's one of the best comedians.
That was the nigga. He was a third string running back. He wasn't no starting running back.
Yeah, because he needs all those gimmicks.
Then I was thinking, grown women don't fall for that. He fuck with young girls. That's a young girl bait.
That was kind of weird. That is like for little girls.
Yeah, that's what the young girl want. You know, the high school teeny boppers.
Snapple and all this. Nobody gives a damn about having
and
Snapple.
them hoes want our women want mushrooms, pills, liquor, weed, a little cocaine.
They all want a little cocaine.
And some good fucking.
That's true. Darius likes Delta 8. All right. Speaking of Darius, this is why we brought him on set. Jimmy, my producer from, where did you go to school again, Jimmy?
Princeton.
Oh, yeah, I always forget.
Princeton?
He went to Princeton. He's
Fuck you doing back here behind the camera?
I know.
I ask myself that.
He tells himself that a lot. And then listen to this, Charleston. When his mom came and watched one episode, I hope I'm not doxing her, she said, Jimmy, he went up to his mom and said, Mom, what did you think about the show? And she said, Jimmy, you know, one day you're going to have to tell your daughter you worked for Alex Stein. Are you okay with that?
Shit, my daughter sitting in the goddamn studio, man. Goddamn, Jimmy.
I know it.
My daughter in the studio.
Does your daughter want to come on, or we don't want to talk?
No. I had to take out of public school because we so popular. So
okay, all right. I know. I'm just saying. I want to show the family. Charleston White's a good dad here with his daughter.
Day one daddy. I have a perfect attendance in fatherhood. I have no unexcused or excused absences. I've been there since I shot out this weenie.
Oh, I love that. That's a good dad. Okay, but this man right here, Darius, my freaking best actor ever, transgender Sheila, was caught at, when I say caught, it was randomly ran into by my Princeton producer at Target. And we have some questions about that. So are we going to play the clip, Jim?
Yeah, I want to preface it.
Darius, you're in a shopping cart?
A Darius in the wild?
Why are you in a shopping cart,
Darius in the wild. Oh my gosh. And he was freaking.
But you're not disabled.
You lazy bum.
It's not about being disabled.
Yes, it is. That's for disabled people.
I can't believe it.
Well, yeah, but
Good to see you, Darius. Good to see watch the other angle.
they debuted in '92, and I've been in them ever since.
So every time you go to the store, you ride around that thing. I know Charleston's about to dog your ass for riding that thing.
I want to preface this by saying this was genuinely just random. I was shopping with my wife in Target, just randomly ran into Darius. This was not planned for content.
And Darius and Jimmy one time kissed over a piece of steak at Charleston. Did you know that? They both had a piece of steak like Lady and the Tramp. Look at that. It looks like they're about to kiss right there. What do you think about him in the Target driving around a cart like that, Charleston?
Good to see you, Darius. Good to see you. Well,
He's interfering with the disabled people. He's violating a federal law. There's a law in America that's called ADA, America's Disabilities Act, and you violating that in all shape, form, or fashion.
What about somebody that's actually paralyzed that probably needs to get up on that thing and ride it around? Do you feel guilty taking it away from a diabetic woman, got her foot cut off?
Yeah, just some big fat motherfucker that can't walk through the store.
Yeah,
He's
you're
lazy,
not fat.
knees bad.
So, well, whenever needed.
Wait, why do you need it though? You're perfectly healthy, correct?
Yeah, it's an energy saver, you know.
You don't even have low energy. What do you mean? So you're telling me, and what was all that shit in your basket? I barely pay you $300 a week. What are you talking about?
This motherfucker said energy saver.
I mean, have you ever heard that, Charles?
No, boy.
You've heard every excuse.
Listen, that's the poor excuse that you can come up with next to me parking in the handicap spot saying I'm blind.
I know, but seriously, even parking a handicap spot, I kind of understand. You know, you want to run in. I'm saying, let's be honest, I've done.
But I say I'm blind and I'm driving.
And they better not say anything.
And then if they say something to me, I walk crooked.
Is that what you do? You'll kind of.
Yeah, I walk crooked. Especially if I see the police park and I jump out, I'll come with a limp.
Yeah, and then they won't say anything. Actually, you know, that's the thing. I wish I had this TikTok video where a dude's in the hood. He's got the, whatever the Pooh Shiesty mask, and a cop drives by and he goes, "This is a trick how I never get stopped by cops." And he starts walking like he's gay. And that's what he said. But he was a gangster. I'm saying he was a hardcore gangster.
Them the gay motherfuckers.
Because they never pull me over when I start walking like this. And then, and he was right. It was a funny video. But getting back to Darius, what the hell do you think about this man walking around in a cart? You're perfectly healthy. I mean, Darius, please.
And you're shopping like you're getting paid more than $300 a week.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
What is all that stuff in the cart?
Like just, two or three little items,
Did you buy any of that stuff, or were you shoplifting that stuff?
Of course I bought it.
You've never shoplifted?
Yeah, way back when.
Okay, Charleston, give me. Yeah, we've all shoplifted a little bit. To answer this question, Charleston, this man, Darius, I want to help, and I want him to succeed. I said I'll give you a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I got a Jeep Grand Cherokee 2001. Got about 180,000 miles. It runs, but it's a little rough, right? It's probably worth $2,000. I said I will give you a car so you can come to work. And tell Charleston what you said when I said I'm going to give you a free car and pay the insurance on it for 6 months. What did you tell Charleston? I mean me, but tell Charleston.
I'm not proficient on merging and turning, but other than that, I'm good to go.
Oh, you can't merge in the lanes, and you can't turn well.
Right, but I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Except for those two.
You ever heard that? I mean, black men are the best athletes ever, and I mean, seriously, like he's strong. He's. I mean, I don't know if he's that smart, but I know that he's smart enough to drive a car. I know he can put it in D and reverse. What's going on with that, Charleston?
They called me retarded. Yeah, they called me retarded. That motherfucker retarded. That's what you talking about. That's the whole explanation I can get from that motherfucker retarded.
What do you say about that? Was Charleston right or wrong?
You're wrong. No,
I think Charleston's right. Here, read some of this book real quick.
No, Darius, that would have been a good excuse. You said, I have to admit it. I ride the electric scooter because I'm retarded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm retarded.
You just say, hey, when they stop you in the scooter, just be like, hey, I'm Darius and I'm retarded. Say it one time in the camera.
I'm D and I'm retarded.
See,
Darius is a cold
it's different. See, mental health, that's how we getting tricked with the mental health shit. Because most normal people is normal, and they can be classified as mental health. But retarded motherfucker can't be norm at all. And what he just said, I can't merge and I can't turn, that's retarded motherfucking shit.
That's some of the most retarded shit.
Ain't it, man? For him to even think of it, for him to even say it.
I mean, too afraid to turn. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, there's literally handicapped people that drive cars, had their arms blown off in Fallujah, Iraq, and they can figure out how to turn a car.
Me, I can't see nothing over her.
And he can drive like he's Jeff Gordon.
Like a motherfucker. Under the influence sometimes.
Yeah, he's high as a kite.
All the time.
I can
On
turn,
Delta
but it's like this, you know.
It's like what?
If it's anybody close by, you know, they get swept 100 feet.
That's retarded.
Retarded.
So
I mean,
wide, you know.
that's retarded. Show us how you turned. I want the camera to be on him. No, show him right now.
Y'all look at this, people.
Look, this is how he turned. No, look at the camera like you're driving a car.
It's
Look
like,
That's not how you turn. You just turn slow. Just let me see your hands. Just kind of turn like that. Follow my hands, Darius. It's just kind of turn like that. You don't have to go like that. I don't know why.
Alex, I have an idea. New content. We sign Darius up for driver's ed and we film it.
Oh my gosh, we're doing that. I'm bringing the car up here and we're going on a driving lesson. But I'm gonna have to get. Oh, we got to drive one of my cars.
You go to an open parking lot where it ain't nothing but open parking spaces. And then that motherfucker go that way and come back.
He's still gonna crash in that parking lot, but I will drive one of my cars. I got full coverage. Hell, if you wreck it, I might make some money. Okay, all right, guys, we're getting close to the end of the show. So Charleston, tell us what you got going on. I know you got a movie. I know you're going to Arizona to film stuff.
Yeah.
But these people on the chat, they're loving you. They're going crazy. Tell us what's next for Charleston White. What should we be on the lookout for?
I'm still doing stand-up comedy. So I started last year, October, from October to
Let me cut you off. I saw 2 different women said that was the funniest comedian they ever saw. I saw a tweet at that after you performed. They said, I didn't expect Charleston White to be so funny. I saw 2 different women. They said you're the funniest comic of the night.
Yeah, I've done 51 comedy shows. My 51 comedy show was 2 weeks ago, and it was my first worst one.
Yeah, because sometimes you do bad, you're not feeling right or something. You know what I mean? The audience is kind of rough sometimes.
And it was 6 drunk hecklers. And so I've been riding on my natural gift and talent of being funny. So now I have writers, and shout out to Scruncho. So I have a writer and I have a set now.
Scruncho, shout out to Scruncho. No, because that's really what it comes down to, because you got the personality, you got the charisma, you're fearless. But sometimes even me, I do stand up and I got about 10 good jokes, and then after that I'm like, shit, what the hell else?
And if the hecklers pull you away from your gift and your talent, and you can't come back, then they got you. And so me being an amateur, that's where my inexperience shown at. So I just had my first bad show. I got my next show, Detroit, St. Louis. So I got a lot of big comedy shows coming up. I got a movie that just dropped with NLE Chopper, produced by Ben Mark. Some of the biggest names on the internet in it is from Kai Censorship, DDG.
Oh, Kai's on it?
Kai's in it. Ben.
Wow, Kai's the
Sukiana,
#1 guy on the internet right now.
Funny Marco's in it.
Funny Marco's one of the biggest guys
yeah.
too. So fun, and you did an interview with Funny Marco, didn't you? That was hilarious.
It was his most watched.
That was a great interview. Okay, but tell us now, what's this black flag all about?
This is the Black American flag. So black people in America finally have a flag now, and it's mimicked after the United States flag because we are United States citizens as well. But you see on the bottom where we come from, Africa.
Oh, I like that.
Then we make it here. And all of that gold is those black people that once originated from Africa. The green is the land, the red run through there. So we're not Africans. We're descendants of slaves. We are not African. We can't take you now, tribe, now, place in Africa. We are black Americans who come from slaves who were here in America, who also were Americans because they got rights.
Yeah, I know. So is the proper term blacks or African Americans?
No, we're not African Americans.
Yeah, see, I don't like saying that term.
And we're not black.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we ain't black. We niggers. That's the name that
Jimmy say it.
No, Jimmy can't say it.
I know.
But that's the name that America gave us. And we never changed our name. They gave us another name, so they can't. So there are people who, like my grandmother, who are 84 years old, who that's the only word they know that referenced them.
The N-word?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Well, we came along and we evolved, and most of us don't identify as proud black men. We say we real niggas.
I know that is true. Darius says that all the time.
I'm a street nigga. I'm a this kind of nigga. So we identify with a new word that came along around the same time when black people were saying I'm black and I'm proud, and they were African Americans. And Richard Pryor and Dick Gregory really kind of termed and coined the word nigga.
I know, they made it funny.
Yeah, yeah. And so here we come along with the hip hop culture, and we embrace the word and really embody the word as a term of endearment. And so I'm saying, I took the word and trademarked N-I-G-G-A. And so I want to identify as N-I-G-G-A, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. So we now have a flag.
Wow, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. I love that. So Charleston, this is the end of the episode, man. It's been such a pleasure talking to you. Darius, did you learn a lot from Charleston?
Oh, yes.
Also, and I'm going back to college. So I'm going back to Texas Western to get my bachelor's degree this spring. So
that's awesome.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And
Alex,
you're smarter than any of the professors there. Okay,
Alex, sorry to interrupt. The chat loves the idea of Darius taking driver's ed, but they said he needs to wear a helmet during it.
Yeah, okay. So you're doing driver's ed this week.
And shoulder pads.
And shoulder pads. And
yeah, the way he turned, he going to need shoulder pads.
Show us how you turn one more time.
Because that Jeep Cherokee don't have side airbags.
No, it doesn't. It's broke as a joke. All right, folks, we end the show the same way every time with the freestyle finale. DJ, hit that beat. Oh my gosh, Darius, I can't get past you. Yo, it's prime time. Alex Stein and Charleston White. Feeling so bright because we got that light. Yes, this was a great show. Yes, you are a bitch ass hoe. I'm a pimp on a blimp. And you know I'm eating a shrimp. Charleston White is the greatest. I don't care if you hate us. It's because you ain't us. You ain't on the show. You is a hoe. Now you know I got to go. I love y'all. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Charleston White is the king of the internet.
I was born in the USA, baby.